From here, I'll record. So in this case, we are going to learn a new command called file infrastructure catalog editor. So why this catalog editor is required? Catalog editor is some sort of a file structuring of your database, putting in a right way, right direction, so that you can use those components down the line for assembly process. I will show you the entire process. Now, in this case, I'm going to create some standard library. Got it? I'm going to create some standard libraries. So first thing, what I'll do, I have created one chapter. You can rename, right click, you can rename it, edit, whatever you can rename it. So I'm going to rename it as standard, or you can go here. I'm going to edit my definition and you can rename it as you want it. So I'm going to here and enter the values. So anything you can have it based on the requirements. So I'm going to add my chapter here and I'm going to name here this chapter as standard of washes. Okay, the standard parts. Okay, this is one chapter. And I'm going to add one more chapter. See, I'm going to add one more chapter called, this is called chapter, this is called data, right? I'm going to add one more chapter called special parts. Special parts. Okay, I've created two chapters. Now, first thing, in special parts, you just see that in special parts, I would like to add a special part. What is my special part? You just see that this arm is my special part. Can you see this arm? I would like to put this in my database in a catalog as one of the special parts which I'm going to use down the line while doing assembly. And I will ensure that this is only one time I've created. So that means this doesn't have any other design table or nothing. It's just empty. You can see that it's nothing. You don't have anything. It's just only one cat part. Okay, you know what is one cat part. Now going to this catalog. So what I see is that I'm going to double click on this one and I'm going to add a family. I'm going to add a family. So when I click on add, this yesterday I discussed, right? Connecting different catalogs. I explained the entire tubing system. It could be that way. Now in this case, I'm going to add a family. So add a family and add a part family has some difference. Can you see this add a part family? There is, somebody is disturbing me. Kiran, can you mute? Okay. Okay. You have something called a design table. Can you see this? Add part family, add family. So I'm going to write something for you guys now. Very important points so that you can make a note of these features. Just a minute, just a minute. Just a minute, I'll bring some sheet of paper. Yes. So in this case, what I'm going to show is that, can you able to see my screen, please? Here, can you able to see this? Both the screens, can you able to see this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do in this case is that there are two things, right? I told you add family, add part family. So there is one thing called add family. Like one more is add part family. Okay. These are the two things which I'm going to have it. So in add family and add part family, what is the basic difference you need to understand? Add family means it is just one part. It is just one part. Add part family means it is also one part, but it should have a design table. Design table. That is the first, right? This is the first case. That means it is one part both, but in this case, it should have a design table. That's the one criteria. There is one more criteria. I will tell you what is that. I want from answer from you, then you have to tell me this one. So I'll just go back and share my screen. Okay. So in this case, first I will teach you how to add a family. So first I'm going to add a family. So I'm going to add a family under a special part. I'm doing slowly because you need to understand. I'm going to add a family in my special part, and I'm going to name this as arm, right? And just give okay. Can you see that arm over here? You can't see. This is my arm, right? Can you see the arm over here? No, you can't able to see that arm, right? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this arm once again. Special parts, I've added one family, that is structuring. I'm structuring. And once you get that arm, double click on that. Now it will ask for you to add a data. Now it will ask for you to add a data under this part. So what I'll do, I'll select add family, select a document, select a document. So I can select a document, Windows vertical. I can select which one, Windows vertical or Windows horizontal, something like this, which you can select this feature, right? Which feature? I'm just making this one. I'm going to select this one, right? This also you can select it. This is the part which I want to go. So just file, save as. I'm just locating the path. So I'm going to save as this catalog also first. So first what I'll do, this arm you take it. I'm going to save file, save as. I'm just going to locate this path. Copy the path. So I'm just going to copy this path, data. Okay, this path I'm going to open it. So what I'll do, okay, file, I'll just save as now. In your machine itself, desktop, you have one folder called yes, in this washer itself. At the moment I'll save this arm. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to catalog and I'm going to add a data for this one. Selected document is asking, so I'll just go back to the desktop where washer is there. I'm going to select that arm, just give OK and give OK. Now you see that arm is selected. Got it? So that means in this feature, the arm has come. So I'll repeat once again for the people. So I'm just going to activate this one, add a feature, arm, select a document, go and find out where the arm cat part is stored. Click on this one and just give OK. See, it will tell you this cat part is running from this location. Just give OK. You get your arm. So that means this is your feature which you have got it. So now arm is been taken here, right? So I don't want this one. I'll just delete this one. So this arm is been brought up here. So this is one level of creating the components. That means I have created a part with a special part with add family, add a component. Now I'll go to standard parts. Any doubts so far in this case? Any doubts so far in this case? Please let me know. I'll repeat once again. Any doubts so far in this case? Please let me know. No. Thanks, Subin. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is that next step, I'm going to add a standard components now, the second step. So I'm going to click on my feature called add part family. Remember, I'm going to add part family. And I'm going to select a document and I'll go back to this folder where I kept my arm, all these things. And I'm just going to paste over here, that's location. And I'm going to select any other feature. See, any doubt, please? Somebody is asking doubt. Okay, see, Sharath, just a minute, Sharath, I'll explain you. How I created the part, just see that. This is chapter you're talking, right? This one, I created, na? This is one more chapter. I can create n number of chapters. In this one, I can create one more chapter. Okay, so many chapters you can create. So that's the concept. Now, in this case, in this chapter, I created add family. That's what in this chapter. In this chapter, I'm going to add a family. Anything you can do it. Okay, how you want it. So this arm is there, right? This arm. Where is my arm? This arm. I'm going to save. File save as, just for your information, where it is in desktop. In this one itself, I'll save this arm also at the moment. Okay. Now, just observe here. Now observe here. In the standard parts, I'm going to click one add part family, select a document, and I'm just going to click on my folder. And I'm going to click here, ARM. Does ARM has design table? Just think about it. Does ARM has a design table? I would like to know from you guys. Does
No,
ARM
no, no.
has? No, right? It doesn't have, right? Once you click on this one and give OK, what is the message it is telling? No. I'm going to select, I've selected this one, but there is no design table found for that particular part. So what is my point to add for you people is that, right? What is the point we need to add here is when you use this command, that is add family, design table is a must. That's what I made a first point, that when you add this family, right, the design table is a must. Is a must. Without this design table, it will not accept. So this is my first point, which I told you. My second point, I'll just tell you the second point also now. Okay, now what I'll do, so this is my round concept. So in this case, what I'll do is that I'm going to use now cancel it. So first step is okay, this doesn't have it. So I have to select another component. So I'm going to select washer. Washer has a design table or not? Washer has design
Yes.
table. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. So I'll just going to select design table. So once I select design table, what could be the challenge? What could be the challenge? You tell me. What could be the challenge? Sumant, what could be the challenge? Okay, I'll give it. See, the second point is this washer is having a column. No problem. It is having a column. It is having a design table, but it doesn't have a column telling part number or column name. So I'll just go back. I'll explain you what is the reason behind it. Okay. So in this case, when I imported this washer was having a DT. Design table was there, no problem. So we made the first point correct. But the Excel sheet, we created number of variants, right? 1, 2, 2, 3, 11 variants we had done. In that Excel sheet, there a part NUN number is missing. That means a column with part number is missing. Why this part number is missing? Because we are having 7 to 8 varieties of washer. How CATIA will understand that this is washer number 1, washer number 2, washer number 3? How will I will recognize that is this is Ashish, this is Danush, this is Kiran, this is Aditya? I have to name, right? I have to name each and every washer, right? So that means when you use this DT, you need to have one of the column with an Excel sheet with part number as a mandatory. And what is the syntax? This is the syntax: PART capital NUMBER is a syntax. So this is a syntax which you should have in Excel sheet, telling that one of the column is having the names. So that's the reason when I imported, it has accepted, but it is telling the point that one of the column, a part number is missing. Are you guys clear? Yes, it says sensitive. Yeah, it's a case sensitive. Yes, Ashish. Yeah. So
Okay,
now,
sir.
yeah, what I'm going to do is that I'm going back and I'm just going to cancel this one. Okay. So I'll just cancel. I'll go to my arm. This is my washer, right? And this is my DT, that is the Excel sheet. So in this Excel sheet, what I'll do is that I'm going to add a part number, NUMBER, right? And I'm going to add one of the feature, something like P46, P, sorry, P47, something like that. P47. So I'm just going to add like this, something like this. So I just IR related, I just added. Now I'll save this one. Okay. And now you go to your design, it is asking for update it. And design table, you can see a synchronization. Yes, P is not mandatory. I just name it anything. P is not mandatory. It can be different. It's not mandatory. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It's not
Yeah.
mandatory. It's just a naming conventions. It can be Ashish, Bernard, whatever it is. It could be, right? So I'm going to save, cancel this one. I'm going to save this one. So this design table has one component. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, see the symbol itself, it indicates, right? I'm going to click on my design table and I'm going to select a document, which the washer which I created with a column with a part number. Just give OK and give OK. Now what happens is that you will see a part family is created. Got it? Now once you click on this part family, you can see P4, P47, P48. Clear, right? This is what we want to give it. So this is the definition which you want to give it. Part family of washer, P series. Okay, clear? So that means I just created only one washer, but I can able to get P46 to P47, P48, P49, and P50, P51, something like that. So that means in this case, there are two things which you need to understand. One is called a washer with a design table. The other one is called a part family with add family. So you got the difference, right? Always remember, add family, it's a single part. add part family. It is a design table. Only one I'm going to create, but mandatory. You should have a design table. Number two, mandatory. You need to have a column with part number. Okay, so that you can put all your standard components into that. Okay. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far?
Sir, is the all files in the same direction?
Whatever you wanted, whatever you want, you can do it. I will come to that. I will come to that. Next session, I will be starting at 2:50. Once again, you take a relaxation and have a thought process. I'll start at 2:40, 50. I'll send you the link. You can join me. There I will show you how to store all this data. Okay. Clear, guys? I have
Yes,
less
sir.
than a minute. I have less than a minute. So I will just send me one more link. Just get a relax and understand the concept and make a note. And let's meet at once again at some time.